Well, SpaceX has done it again. They are constantly moving. And now they have officially endorsed Starlink for RVs. Coming up. Well, welcome to another edition of YOLO RV Adventure. And Starlink is on the news again. They very quietly today on their website announced Starlink for RVs. RVs are now available to have Starlink service without having a fixed address. If you saw my previous videos, you know that you had to have a fixed address in order to get Starlink, and there was a waiting list. But now Starlink has made their equipment available to anybody in an RV. I don't think they'll send an inspector to your house to see if you have an RV, but anybody can get the equipment. It's $600 for the equipment, and it's still $110 a month for the service. And if you're using roaming, then it's another $25. So it has a lot of features. Number one, it's immediate. You don't have to wait for your equipment as you have had in the past. And number two, there's the ability to pause your service. Now, pausing your service has a couple of caveats that I'd like to mention. Number one, service is charged on a month-to-month basis. So it's your first of the month or to the end of the month. You can start at any time during the month, and you pay to the end of the month. There's no prorata billing. You can pause your service if you're not using it. If you are sometimes RVer and you're putting your rig away for a month or two or three, you can cancel your service. You will be paying till the end of that month. The billing will stop. However, when you have to renew and reactivate your service again, you'll be charged a full month, whether it's in the beginning of the month or the middle of the month or so. The risk is that in the portability part of it, which was announced a few weeks ago, with RV, there's no fixed address, it's all portability, and you are subject to prioritization. That is, those Starlink subscribers who have fixed addresses will have priority. And if the bandwidth gets filled up, then you're going to be throttled back. But that's only in certain areas. If you look at the Starlink map, which is now available and updated on their website, you'll see that the areas where there's a waiting list, so service may be throttled back a little bit. But most of the country, as you can see, has the ability to have good service, and it is blistering fast. Even if you are throttled back to 10 or 20 or 30 megabytes per second, that's still much faster than you would get on any other kind of streaming device that you have. So you might experience some slower service, but it's still faster than most. You need a dishy, the satellite dish and the modem. You cannot use the modem and the dish for different services. You need to have the same dish for the same service, so it has to be portable and go with you. The other thing that they don't allow right now is in-motion service. That is, you can't have satellite service going down the road. It is prohibited. I think that Starlink may be monitoring it, and it would void your warranty and your service, and you may be canceled if you do that. Some people have already put dishes on their roofs of their RVs and using it down the road, but you're taking a risk. It'll probably be a viable option as time goes on, and they're moving very fast as they're upgrading their abilities, and the more satellites are being launched. 75 satellites were launched just last week alone. So there's over 3,000 satellites already in the air, moving to the 20 or 30,000 that Elon Musk wants to get to. And of course, not only for RVers, this goes for boaters as well. While you're at the dock, you can have pretty good service. So all in all, it's a pretty exciting development. I'm sure we'll see a lot of changes coming down as we go on in the process, and as they are getting more satellites out and the service is becoming more ubiquitous. One of the things that you cannot do is you cannot convert from a residential fixed to an RV service. They don't allow that. They may allow that conversion sometime later on. Now I have a fixed device with a fixed service location, but I do have roaming capability. And when I am roaming, I'm getting pretty good service where I've been so far. But the southeast in the United States will have some problems during the winter months when people are in Florida and there's a lot more users. And of course, Quartzsite in Texas and Phoenix and that area will also have the same service limitations, but still better than none. I have backup. I use other internet ISP providers, whether it's Verizon or T-Mobile, as a backup to my Starlink. But at the point I'm right now, I'm having pretty good service. So you still get the same dish with the RV service. You get the same modem and the same 75 feet of cable. Be aware that if you are in a very treed location, that it's going to be difficult to get service. So I don't have mine permanently mounted. I move it around on the ground. I maybe put it on the roof of my car to be able to get a good signal from the northern sky. So this is pretty good news. I'm excited about it. I'm excited that the problem that RVers have is good internet service, and this solution is one. So if you have any questions or comments, put them below. Be happy to answer them. I have a couple of videos already. No, it's up there. The video on how to use the adapter on the modem. As you may or may not know, the modem does not have an Ethernet connection. But if you want to use Ethernet versus wireless, you can buy that little dongle adapter on their website, and it allows you just to plug the antenna into that and then plug it into, for instance, I have a PEPWave wireless dual band router, and everything is pointing to that. So it has a lot more flexibility to be coming, and we look forward to have some exciting times. So I hope you will subscribe. If you have already subscribed to the channel, hit that notification button, and you'll be notified in the next video that comes up, or you'll be first to know the news. This is fresh news that hasn't been out less than 24 hours, and you're hearing it here. So we'll see you on the road. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll get notified when the next video is posted. Thank you for watching.